quiet moments.
Would you keep your girlfriend's feet down?
Popcorn in a movie theater?
Well, Derek, the reason I'm rubbing Jessie's feet is because I feel bad, because I told her we go to Wendy's. We didn't get to go see the movie with her because she was working.
I was just saying keep it down, because they're making awfully loud moans of pleasure.
This is a fetish ASMR video?
Yes, and I think that's the cold opening.
Okay, pretend it's Thanksgiving and this bread is a turkey. Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Yo!
Welcome to the cast reunion of the GBB short film.
Oh.
Ow.
What?
My knee.
Hold on a sec. Is that everyone?
This is everyone.
Oh, wow.
Except for Cole.
Yeah, Cole was, but he was a murderer and no one really knew.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we could have taken him out and I wouldn't have noticed, because he didn't have his big line or anything. Anyway, welcome also to the Thanksgiving special. Woo, woo.
Gobble,
What
gobble.
are you guys thankful for?
What's
I'm thankful that this is only an hour long. No, I'm kidding.
I'm thankful for squats and oats and massive gains.
You've been working out for a day.
What have you been thinking of? What are you thankful for? You broke me. What are you thankful for?
These socks.
They're not even matching.
But they're warm.
Oh, I thought one was just really dirty.
That's fucked up. Derek, did you say...
Like, you've been half-assing all day.
What about you, Scott?
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
Those Sour Patch Kids.
I thought so. That's
You're making me crave Sour Patch Kids, and I hate you for that.
Sure.
They're terrible.
That's
I
our
love- those
that's
are
our
my favorite
Thanksgiving
ones.
feast is Sour Patch
I
Kids.
know when I'm eating them.
Yeah, and only
Yeah.
Scott is eating.
Man,
So it
it's
makes
just
me
like
sad.
the original Thanksgiving. I'm sure the Indians didn't get any food.
Well, we
They don't
are.
deserve any food. They didn't work for it.
Wow. And I'm sure next you're going to tell us that this is your house instead of ours.
It is my house.
That's
If anything, it's your mom's house.
I took it fair and square from you.
you dang Indian givers. Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
boy.
Well, anyway.
Oh, you know what I'm actually thankful for?
What?
That we're doing a Thanksgiving video, and it's not on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie about the turkey?
Yeah.
The homicidal turkey or something?
What?
Yeah, apparently that's a movie. Apparently it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's
I like the
dumb.
part where the turkey
Yeah.
fucked a chick.
What?
That really happened.
That's disgusting.
Gobble, gobble,
I know a
motherfucker.
movie we will never watch.
That movie?
That movie.
Well, you're welcome, audience. But you know what?
I watch it so you don't have to.
Yeah, Derek
Why
and
are
I
you
might...
blindfolding yourself?
Derek and I might watch it again. Because he's a Karate Kid. Anyway, so we thought in honor of Thanksgiving and also the fact that it's a new movie coming out, we watched the new Victor Frankenstein movie, which
Yes.
is giving the gift of life. That's something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
Into a
thankful
monster.
to have more life.
Like my child.
I'm thankful for my fucking terrifying monster killing all my friends.
But
The
yes.
monster's actually alcoholism.
Oh my god.
Wow. But I guess before we talk about that movie, I wanted to talk about the Peanuts movie
The
a little
Peanuts
bit.
movie.
Let's talk about the Peanuts movie on this horror podcast.
It was a...
It was
okay.
such a
Well,
good
we
movie.
talked about Star Wars last
Yeah.
week.
I love my...
Huh.
You know, the favorite part of
Why
our
was there
episodes...
stopping? Why?
The favorite part of the episodes, in my opinion, is either when we get into something funny about a terrible movie or like tangents not even related to the movie.
Oh, thank
And I
God.
feel
So
like
this
that's
is a
a
tangent about the Peanuts movie
and I feel
instead.
like that's a good way to get us talking too, because the first 10 minutes or so we should just kind of shoot the shit.
Sure.
But yes,
Let's get meta with it.
yes. What if I just like don't say anything after that? Just go, all right, let's talk about it.
10 minutes of silence. I can just edit in 10 minutes of silence if you want.
No.
Amazing.
20 minutes.
No.
15?
Why? No.
10 seconds.
17.
Scott, a lot of people already listen to this on mute anyway, so
Whoa.
let's just
the edition of the year version.
yes.
Hello,
I
Darkness,
guess
my old friend.
So so the Peanuts movie.
I raised you so well.
This movie is rated G, completely rated G.
For
What?
genitals.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Victor Frankenstein. I was like, no.
No.
Oh, that would have been
Peanuts.
hardcore.
Peanuts. So it's obviously like the most non-offensive movie ever. Even the parts where like Snoopy dogfights with the
Are you sure?
Red Baron.
Are you sure it's the most inoffensive
Some
movie?
Yeah.
people take offense to it.
Somebody out there has peanut allergies,
Come on.
and they really
Oh my
hate this
god!
movie.
Fuck you,
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
Okay, the only thing. Okay, like well, they're having gunfights in the air, and they don't even have guns, and you don't even see bullets fly.
But the Red Baron.
You do see like
bullet holes at one point.
colors and
Like,
little black
yeah,
lines.
Yeah, like
Colors-
explosion stuff. That's
Yeah.
true.
Colors and black lines. If those trigger you,
It's-
then consider you triggered.
It's just all implied.
Hey, I'm
Hashtag
white. I
triggered.
consider myself colorless.
Yeah.
This offense.
But if this movie got a PG for implied gunplay, then I'd fucking hit the bricks, fucking crying. That'd be so insane. The worst thing in this movie, most offensive thing in this movie, at one point, Darcy, is that her name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the one who always called Pepper and Patty sir.
Oh,
She
yeah.
references the greatest books of all time, and one of them was Huckleberry Finn, and they say the N-word in that book, and I don't like it.
Seriously.
Wait, how many times do they say?
I don't know, they say like...
Way too many for a white guy, right?
Apparently.
It's really weird.
Enough-
Or Cody's just too white for that book.
Enough to make the one black kid in class get stared at when they're reading out loud.
Yeah, just that's right, nigger Jim.
And then everyone looks at Dante in the corner, and it's
Dante?
like, poor Dante. Yeah, Dante.
Yeah,
is-
that's a black name.
Yes, he's from France.
Jonte
Oh,
is a black
oh.
name.
If he's from France, that's okay. If he's an American,
Never
or
baguette.
something.
Forget about it.
Never baguette.
I should
Never
beat
make
you
any-
up for that.
Okay,
Oh Jesus!
but this movie's
Why are
great,
you groping your boob?
Because I forgot I had
guys.
the dollar there.
We're getting
What-
so
what?
sidetracked. This is
I wish I
literally
could grow
literally
hair.
like my Thanksgiving dinner with my family. No one knows what the fuck is going on.
No,
Everyone's
peanuts.
talking at once.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
It's
Penis.
because you're talking about a movie I haven't seen.
I know, but I'm trying to explain to you guys why you should see it.
Well,
Because
I'm
it's
not
so
gonna see it
good.
anyway.
Stop touching your nipples. He was touching his boobs, stop touching your nipples, and now there. Look, now you got Scott going on it too.
Yes, we're all.
I'm just glad he's not naked and covered in soap.
Again.
But let me.
Yeah.
Again.
How about this? Let me get some structure to this. Let me ask you guys first. Did you want to see this
No.
movie at all?
I don't care.
You didn't.
The
I
peanuts.
don't care at all.
I'm fine with it.
Did you think it
I'm-
looked okay?
I was probably gonna go see it
The penis maybe?
I am not the target audience here.
I actually thought it was.
on
it
a
looked awful.
Tuesday. Honestly.
I thought it looked pretty bad. But then I looked more into it and how they animated it. Because at first I was like, a 3D penis movie? That's awful. But they use the 3D, like, models as, like, in, like, a two-dimensional, like, plane. It's really cool,
That's
actually.
fine.
Like the Game & Watch from,
Yeah.
From Game & Watch.
Okay.
I was going to say from, Smash Bros. Because it's actually a 3D model.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly like that. But it doesn't look...
Dimensions. How do they work?
It's just done so well. So what I'm getting at is, if you're not going to watch anything like horror or anything, maybe you want to like lighten it up for the holidays. Watch the Peanuts movie because it's they don't really do anything crazy different with the movie, but how it's animated is I haven't seen it before. I've never seen anything like that before. So,
Alright.
and I'm serious. I've never seen a 3D animation like that.
Yeah, it looked unique.
So go watch it, goddammit, you sack of
No.
shit. Don't you like Snoopy?
Get off my back.
Don't you like Snoopy, you
I
son of a
don't.
bitch?
Oh,
That's what you think until you watch Peanuts and then you want to watch Snoopy all
I
day.
don't want to watch
Yeah,
Snoopy
you do.
any day.
That's the thing, actually. I was kind of sick of how like people are like, yeah, Snoopy's awesome. It's like, why? But then you watch the movies and you go, oh, fucking Snoopy's awesome.
Yeah, in the car, Cody was like, I just want to watch all the penis movies now.
Yeah, oh my gosh. He's really funny in this movie. It's great. Alright, sorry to bore you guys with fucking Charles
I'm
Schultz.
bored.
1950s Spawn. You're bored already?
I'm bored.
This is your house.
I know.
My
I'm bored if
ass.
he wants to. Good grief.
Exactly.
Go fuck yourself.
Good.
Salty as fuck.
You blockhead.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Never stops.
Okay, so I guess, does anyone have anything they want to talk about before we get into Victor Frankenstein? I mean, it's fucking Thanksgiving.
Who do you think you are, my counselor?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Let's talk about your feelings. Let's talk about your gay ass
So everyone can
feelings.
just
Feel any good
feel
feels
that
lately,
food
Derek?
they want to any time of the week.
True.
Okay,
Okay,
feel.
actually, let's mention that.
Mention what?
I don't really give a fuck about Thanksgiving.
I think Thanksgiving is dumb and I hate it.
I think it just gets in the way of more Christmas time.
You know what? You only say that because we don't get gifts at Thanksgiving as
No.
well.
I only say it because
You hate
it's
your-
dumb to eat all that much food only one time a year. You can do that any time of the week
Why
you
don't
want
you?
to. And if you're going to say, no, but it's family time, so get the family together some other time during the year. You can do it literally any time. You don't get a
Yeah, but
holiday
it's
to
an
do
excuse to do it.
You know
And
what?
if there was no
But you
holiday,
don't need an
if there
excuse
was
to
no
do
holiday
it.
to do it, then nobody would do it.
That's what
That's
Christmas
kind of
is for.
true, actually.
But then you could say the same thing about Christmas.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, but
just
Christmas
do it
you're
on
celebrating
birthday.
something.
Yeah, you get a bunch of free shit on your birthday. Why do it another day?
But nonetheless, it would be way more beneficial to do it on a day that isn't a holiday because then
Just a
you
day
don't
that
have
you
to.
chose.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking deal with any of that bullshit.
That would be nice because they would get rid of all that traffic and extra
Yeah.
travel stuff.
I mean, if
However,
we
it
did
doesn't
on
work
Thanksgiving,
that
then we
way.
wouldn't have to worry
Yeah.
about Black Friday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
all
people love
anyone
Black
cares
Friday.
about. But that's the thing. Is like,
Every day would
no
be
one
Black
really
Friday.
cares about Thanksgiving anymore. They're just like, cool, Black Friday, 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Fuck dinner. I'm gonna go shop.
well, okay, so let's call it football day. How about that? Does that sound right?
There's a football game.
No,
on
that's-
Thanksgiving that I
There's
don't
football
care
games all day on
That's every
Thanksgiving.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Or
that's every
Monday,
Sunday,
depending on your
Thursday,
cable
Friday,
output.
Saturday, and
about. I
Monday.
just don't care about football.
Thanksgiving is all about football.
And,
So is
But yeah.
anyways,
New Year's.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Do you guys like Thanksgiving, though?
Yeah.
sure, why not?
So we got like maybe. I mean, Derek, I know you really like.
I mean, for what reason I said, if I didn't have an excuse to get with my family, then I just
See,
would
I
get with
don't
my
have
family.
any family.
Yeah.
It's literally just me, my brother, and my 2 parents, and that's it.
That's basically what I'm talking
Like,
about.
And my dog.
I mean, except my mom and
That's
dad
me too. It's just
are
my
divorced,
brother and
so
my
I have to
mom.
have 2 Thanksgivings, and it's kind of awkward.
Really?
But yeah, I wouldn't have seen... If it weren't for Thanksgiving happening tomorrow, I would have probably gone almost a month without seeing my dad.
Wow. Okay, so
And he lives, like, between here and my work, so that's
Really?
my excuse.
That's crazy.
I know. For people like me. Oh, and plus works are pretty accommodating for Thanksgiving, travel and stuff.
That's true.
So if works weren't accommodating the holiday, then a lot of people wouldn't be able to get together across state borders and stuff.
Yeah, well, I know a good way to get around state borders. I know a guy.
For me, I like family and I like gatherings. So it's a double whammy for me on Thanksgiving. And also, it's right around my birthday.
Yeah, that's true. I see.
The
I
food
like
is inconsequential.
I like gatherings, but only if they're magic.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. All
I
right.
have no words for that.
Well, oh, of course. Oh, well, then what were those? What are those?
That's
What
called,
are
What
those?
are those?
they're called knees.
Oh.
Get over it.
I was pointing at your
Please.
feet, you dummy.
Well,
Are we doing a skit?
no.
Yes.
No.
We are now.
We're skipping.
Oh, jeez. You know what? This is gonna air on Thanksgiving, guys.
Because you decided so?
Yeah, because we're doing it because we're uploading it.
Well, it's going to be Thanksgiving in
You already did the picture.
32 minutes from right now. Because it's almost midnight.
Oh shit! Well, don't tell them that. They should.
They don't know that.
They should think this is a completely live program.
All the time.
Live in Dublin.
Yeah.
Live
It's
in
going to be
fucking
live from the
Dublin.
Isle of Man.
Where's that?
England.
Oh,
You cultural Neanderthal. But you don't even know where...
Unga Bunga.
but you don't even know where Milan is.
Wait.
Guess the continent. Can you even guess the continent? There's only 7 of them, and one of them is pretty much...
Asia.
No, you fucked up.
No.
You're thinking of Manila. Unless you're not, in which case you're
Okay,
still
hold on.
cultural
I'm gonna interrupt you
Neanderthal.
guys. We are getting so sidetracked.
Normally I'm the one to keep us on track.
This is arguably the worst episode.
Not yet.
I'm
We have to give our shitty opinions first, and then
no.
it can be the worst.
I'm gonna put my foot down right now and say this is awful.
Gobble gobble.
Thanksgiving.
Can we not? We gotta not all talk at the same time.
Well,
Oh my god.
it wasn't all at the same time.
So we saw Victor Frankenstein today.
Yes.
Yeah.
It lives.
One that I've been waiting for all year.
I've been waiting for this ever since I saw the preview for it.
Or
And
the
then
trailer.
I forgot about it for like a month. And then it happened. I'm like, oh boy, we can do this now.
I've been waiting for this for years on my Daniel Radcliffe fan page.
Oh my god. Oh,
No one's gonna question that.
I was
No,
thinking.
that's normal.
No, I
don't
like to
think anyone
believe.
would even if it was.
You're a closet Harry Potter fan. I
What?
believe it.
No. I do not have a Nimbus 2000 vibrating broomstick. That's all just urban legends.
Oh, the stories are all true. To quote Han Solo.
I'll catch the golden snatch.
Snitch. Oh.
Snooch.
You've been thoroughly snitched.
No, I was thinking in the beginning of this movie that with James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe and some of the strangely semi-erotic bits where they first meet and he's like pouncing on him and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You thought it was going to be gay?
Wait, you thought that was erotic?
Semi-erotic for the fangirls out
Wait,
there.
where he has the syringe and sucks pus out of his hunchback?
Where James McAvoy as Victor Frankenstein like looks at him all
Oh, okay,
with,
that makes more sense.
like filthy Frank kind of look,
Hey, boss.
and then pounces on Daniel Radcliffe. I was just like, Tumblr's gonna explode tomorrow.
Well, I don't even really know James McAvoy very well.
He has been in a few movies like Wanted.
No, I haven't seen it. I heard it was stupid.
He was what's his name, Mr. Tomness or whatever from Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, huh.
Oh, the Pan?
The goat boy, yeah.
The satyr?
Yeah. Whatever you want to call him.
That's literally what it's called.
I call him James. And then also he was Professor X in First Class and Days of Future Past.
I thought you were going to say, like, currently. I was like, what? That's the guy from Star Trek.
Well, yeah, he is currently. They both are. You know,
Should've said that
future.
first.
So anyway, yeah. Well, I wanted to save that just for last resort. Like, okay, fine, he's fucking Xavier. Fuck off.
He's what?
Xavier's Professor X
He's the guy in the wheelchair that can control minds.
From the X-Men.
You ever seen X-Men at all? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Just that blank look.
It's more superheroes, so I'm like, I have no.
Wait, have
I don't know.
you? Hold on. Have you ever heard of the X-Men?
You mean like Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
my dad looks like Wolverine if he grows out his sideburns.
Oh, nice.
You laugh now, but if you saw it, you'd be like, oh my god.
No, guys, imagine a mall Santa with sideburns.
Oh, what?
A mall Santa. Your dad does not look like Wolverine.
My dad doesn't look like Santa Claus either.
He doesn't look like Hugh Jackman. Let me tell you that right now.
I can't take that.
You
name
haven't seen him
seriously.
with sideburns.
His dad does not look like Hugh
Literally,
Jackman.
that's all he ever gets if he grows out his
Can't do it,
sideburns.
man.
Hugh.
Okay, I'm gonna look up a photo of Hugh Jackman right now.
Such a huge Jack man.
I'm gonna get some gay porn.
So,
Again.
while you're doing
Aren't you
that,
always?
yeah, James
Yes.
McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe, I kind of figured when I first heard about the casting way back in January, I was like, that's going to get a lot of girls to come in. Whether or not they're big
yeah,
Frankenstein
that's
fans
all
is
That's
another
the guy
thing.
who plays it. He looks
I
just
know.
like that with sideburns.
You know.
Never mind, you're not gonna believe
What's
me.
interesting with this movie is that in order to make things kind of fresh,
His face looks
they
exactly
told it from Igor's perspective,
Oh yeah, that's kind
or
of
quote unquote Igor. You know,
Yes.
which is what they're kind of doing with a lot of movies anymore. Like Lone Ranger, they told it from Tonto's perspective.
They did?
Well, supposedly, I never saw it. But
Well, that
I
movie
heard
sucked.
The one with Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I found that hard to believe because everyone was just like, "Who the
My
fuck is
parents
Tom?"
wanted to because they knew the story from when
When they were
growing
kids.
up.
Yeah,
when they
the
were
show
kids
from
growing
the
up. They're like, oh, that
60s.
might be kind of fun. And they saw Johnny Depp. They're like, never mind.
Yeah,
And then also the Transformers series, they focus on Shia LaBeouf instead of, Optimus Prime.
well, don't you remember Shia LaBeouf from the 1980s cartoon?
Steven Stevens?
Yeah,
I sure did.
Favorite anime.
that's next to Cord in the House and
Cory House came way later.
And Thomas the Tank Engine.
yes,
Steven,
that's a good one.
even Stevens or whatever was around like
Early 2000s,
Silver
late
Duff
90s. Yeah.
when she was in Lizzie McGuire.
Oh, that was Hilary Duff. I don't know why, but I never associate those two things together.
Yeah, you do.
Lizzie McGuire sucks. Anyway,
I love that show.
you think you love that show? Go watch it again now. It's
Declassified School Survival.
that was a good show.
That was a good show.
Period. No comment.
I never liked that show.
I know it's bad, but I loved it.
Of course you did.
It was like Disney Channel is this weird void where kids watch it, they don't expect to learn anything, and they don't learn anything, and then they just kind of keep it on. It's just constant motions, bright lights, and movement.
I'm still waiting
And we're
for.
like, sweet!
It's like jangling keys in front of a preteen. It's really weird.
I'm still waiting for Ned's Declassified College Survival Guide.
What about Ned's Declassified Zombie Survival Guide?
That would be awesome.
Refer to episode 33.
I never would put down money for a Kickstarter, but I would throw my money into any orifice to get Ned's Declassified Zombie Guide.
Any orifice?
You heard
So
me.
you put like a tenner in like Ned's butthole.
Or 6 Wendy's coupons. You just don't know.
It's
We're
fucking
not even
dirty.
talking about Frankenstein anymore again.
We don't need to. It's Thanksgiving. This is the time where people lay down and take a nap.
After eating so much that it puts me in a food coma for 3 days.
Exactly. You know,
If
I,
there's sour stuff in there, can I have it?
you can eat that. It's sugar.
You can't rest.
So,
Extreme.
What?
Anyway,
But-
Sugary stuff?
yeah, I think so.
Aw,
But anyway,
no sugary stuff.
I think I've decided. I think I've decided that the reason we're saying fuck it to this episode is probably because
you're the only one saying fuck
Because
it.
we're tired!
everyone's talking at the same time, and I feel like it's weird.
Anywho,
We're just having conversations.
But we can't all have different conversations.
Yeah, we can. Sure.
No, we can't.
Alright, then shut up and let me and Derek talk about this movie.
Okay.
So, Derek.
From my feet.
continuing on from the Igor perspective, that
Yeah.
seemed like a conventional move. Like, if they wanted to switch things up.
Conventional modern move.
Yeah. They're like, we gotta retell this in a completely original way. How can we do that? Like every other movie.
I think it was a pretty good one, too.
Yeah.
Pretty good move. Kept it fresh.
For the most part,
For
yeah.
the most part.
There were a couple parts where I was like, okay, I've seen the other movies. Like the Robert De Niro one. That's so ridiculous to even think about. Like, even as a 90s move, I think that movie came out in 94. But even then, Robert De Niro as the Frankenstein monster, come on. It's like, you a dog into me?
Fine. It's bad. Okay, it's bad. Mm-hmm. Fine. Okay.
You have to expect Al Pacino to be the doctor.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. It's like, fucking going around like, hoo-ah, Frankenstein, it's alive. That'd be so fun. Oh, dude, that'd be so great. Just like, oh, it's alive, it's moving around, hoo-ah. And then he gets up. You talking to me? Are you talking
And
to
who would
me?
be Igor? Danny DeVito.
Oh, God. You know, it'd be the guy that, no, it'd be Norm Macdonald.
Oh my god.
And he'd be like, yeah, it's alive. Look at that. How about that? Yeah. Alright.
Oh,
it's the fucking worst movie ever. That's the worst movie. Pull a switch. Alright. Just chewing gum the whole time.
Yeah.
Should you really chew gum, Igor? We're dealing with a lot of dead flesh here. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I got a hunchback. I'm fucking nasty.
That was really funny that they explained away the hunchback for Igor in this movie as just a giant cyst.
Don't give it away.
Or abscess, whatever.
The medical term's correct. I'm sure that's the part of the thing that's going to annoy the medical students here.
I'm not a physicist. so yeah, that was really funny. Because I had seen behind the scenes photos and I was like, how come Harry Potter is standing up straight? He's supposed to be Igor. Maybe he doesn't have a hunchback. And then he has one in the beginning of the movie and I go, so is he going to cut the hunchback off? That'd be extreme.
It was still pretty extreme how they got rid of the hunchback.
Oh,
relatively for the film.
That was some mean, nasty shit. Siphon that out like gasoline from my neighbor's car.
I don't even think that's actually safe to do at all.
Well, of course not. But it's the 1800s.
And he's crazy.
Yeah, but it seems like he's got a pretty good grasp on anatomy.
But he's crazy.
He's a kooky crazy. Yeah, you never really like Frankenstein at all.
I did.
During this, well, like, as a character, yeah, but, like, as a person?
He's very pushy.
I don't know.
He's very, very atheist.
He thinks he's charismatic, which is really great.
He's basically a handsome, acclaimed neckbeard.
Yeah.
He lives almost by himself and spends all his time in the basement.
Yeah, like, imagine a neckbeard that had actual, like, intelligence.
and he's trying to talk to these women about science, and he's sitting there just going, it is a breakthrough of the utmost importance, and these girls are just like, please.
And he's talking about how we don't have to have sex anymore. We can just like take your eggs and tubes, babies in tubes. Yeah, well, that's how I was.
Fun.
That's how I was born.
Oh, jeez, you just had the belly button installed.
Yeah, I'm like Kyle XY, except actually people saw me.
Yeah,
that's the difference between me and Kyle XY. People saw me and they didn't see that fucking show.
Yeah, and then when he does the presentation, he's like, I'm not used to public speaking.
And there's like 7 people there. Yeah, he's full on like.
Mumble.
He's like, throw the fucking switch already, please.
And it's really
dying
funny
up here.
It's funny to think that Danny Radcliffe's character Igor would actually have a lot of good stage presence because he was a clown. He did do public performances.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
So that's why he was kind of taking more command of that situation, even though he was the quote unquote assistant. I don't know, just
and partner later in the movie.
Yeah, it just things like that I noticed I liked. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, of course he's also artistic. Igor. He's not only a medical prodigy, but he can draw very well.
Yeah.
What a gifted little child they tried to make Igor out to be.
Because he has all the time to himself and he's got to keep busy somehow, you know. I'm sure that...
medical textbooks.
Yeah. So Victor Frankenstein, while also spending a lot of time studying like Igor was, he had to probably attend like classes and waste a lot of actual time. Well, Igor had all the time to just draw and get good at it, you know, so they're kind of perfecting their own little forms of art. You know,
Kinda.
like Frankenstein can apply the medicine and the science that he knows about because he's out there in the current world, like the most utmost.
I think
You
the
know,
thing
foremost
that
science.
he had special was his hands, because he was super good with his hands.
You ever think about the fact that all that shit he had in his basement, like he built that? That's insane. It's like 800 pound like cogs.
Well,
He had that other Igor
He probably had all his daddy's
build
money.
all of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably
actually.
bought all that shit, and then they just installed it. Like, okay, you got this, man.
Yeah. Well, there's some stuff that, well, like, you could tell he had to make, though, like the...
Oh, yeah, like a few things he made
The
himself.
Lazarus fork.
Yeah.
Is what he called it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad they never went into the Lazarus Fork. What was that all about? Like,
It's just
It's
his
just
way of
supposed to put, like,
applying electric. It's just the conduit kind of thing.
What's the current?
what if it has, like, a special kind of, like, magical lightning bullshit? I
No,
don't know.
man, it's
It's
just
probably-
metal.
Uh,
Connects the electricity. It connects the sparks to the carcass.
yeah.
Carcass.
Did you notice that one scene where he's unfolding a bunch of, like, copper wire? Like, into, like,
Yes.
almost like neurological looking patterns.
Oh, yeah, that when they were supposed to be making the frame. It was supposed to be a model of the
Oh.
Frankenstein.
Well, that's what they were doing?
Monster. Yeah, that's what they were making. Model construction of what they were going to do with
Oh.
actual meat. So
Okay.
he was putting out the nerves in copper wire.
Well, shit, that's weird.
Unless I remember very badly the other Frankenstein films I've seen, this is the only one that they made like an animal hybrid in.
Oh yeah, they made an animal hybrid meat monster.
Yeah, mostly out of chimpanzee,
Mostly a chimpanzee.
with like the back legs of, I think, a dog?
I don't know.
Something with weird back legs.
Wait, the
chimp.
what do they call it, George or whatever?
George
George of the Jungle.
Georgie?
It was something
Gordy?
like Gregory or something.
Gordy?
No,
Something with a G.
Doesn't matter.
But does not
Gordon.
matter.
Gordon.
Oh, okay.
But no, it was mostly chimp.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
90% chimp, I think.
Yeah, there wasn't like a weird leg or anything. I think
He had human eyes, too.
Did he? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the two eyes that Victor first demonstrates the reanimation.
And I suppose we're also
The other Igors.
real Gore's eyes.
The real Al Gore. What about Al Gore? Where does he fit in all this? So many questions. Illuminati, 666.
The global
What's wrong?
warming caused a storm that will turn Frankenstein's monster
He
alive.
did?
That hurts.
Yeah, it's always a big lightning storm, no matter what. Like they could have been hooked up to a warehouse
Ow.
with a transformer or something.
Just a whole warehouse full of generators.
I like that they say electricity was only like 20 years old in this movie.
It could have been. I don't remember. I don't know when it's supposed to be set.
Yeah, they never give a specific. But the
Well,
book was
if
written in
there's-
1818.
If there's some running electricity, it's got to be like 1910. at
It could be
least.
late 1800s.
But like very modern cusp of it. I
No,
suppose.
the 1910s were. They had automobiles and stuff then.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, some places still didn't. You know.
Some places still didn't, but in fucking metropolitan as hell London,
Yeah.
it's got to be the mid to late 1800s.
Maybe.
Maybe even early.
Well, heck, this all. I don't
There
even
were
know.
still a lot of candles.
When the heck did they start distributing like electricity? Because they started working on that like along with the railroad system, I believe. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what
Steam
they're.
engine.
They had their
The
priorities.
Industrial
crossed.
Revolution happened in London in the early 1800s, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when they started laying phone lines down at the same time they did electrical current. So, I don't know.
Phone lines back then
Futures
were
now.
telegraphs.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck, this movie's. But I kind of like how you don't really know when this movie was. You just know it's kind of got like a
It's a
gothic
period
kind of.
piece.
Yeah.
You know,
It's another Daniel Radcliffe.
just
period
another
piece.
karate game.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a really obscure reference.
I know.
So
I didn't even get it.
no one will. Apparently,
And if Scott didn't get it,
yeah.
Well,
Well, apparently in the late '90s
then
there
he
was
doesn't
like
get it.
there was like a million like karate games like on like video games.
Yes. I
So
would
like
believe that.
whenever another one came out, people would just say it's just another karate game. That became like a thing. I'm sorry.
Weird.
Anyway, fuck it.
The villain in this movie is also I don't know who the actor is, but he was also the other villain in
You should,
Spectre.
you should call him a rival, because I don't know who the villain is for sure right now.
Could be Victor Frankenstein.
He's his own villain.
He's his own worst enemy.
Or we follow the villain like Megamind. This is Megamind without the blue. Or the fish thing. I haven't seen that movie either. Fuck it. Why am I talking about other movies?
It's a good movie.
I don't know.
He does have a...
It's the detective in this movie. He starts following seemingly random stuff, like a bunch of body parts are missing.
Usually,
Yeah.
body parts go missing.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out who and why.
Who, what, when, where, why.
And he's very monotone. This detective guy.
I kind of liked his style though,
Yeah.
because it's like oh, this dummy's not gonna know anything. All of a sudden, he knows exactly what's going on.
Now,
And it's like, yes.
Now picture the same exact acting style, same exact performance in a James Bond movie, and
Well-
that's what you get. That's what you got in Inspector.
Was he the main villain inspector?
No,
So he was Mr. No, or not
No.
Mr. No? Was that Doctor?
no, he was like a secondary villain. Like
And
somebody once said that Spectre is kind of like
Incendiary villain.
And silly.
Oh.
Or something that would make sense there.
If Spectre is like Winter Soldier, that dude was like Alexander Pierce
Oh,
from
from
Winter Soldier.
Hydra. The guy that
Yeah,
okay.
he's the guy that's running all the security shit in Spectre. So he's a villain, but he's not the big baddie you came to see.
He's a mini boss.
He's not.
He's the mini boss.
He's not Christoph Waltz.
Well, I mean, then who really is his enemy? I mean, nobody really.
His
Kind of
ego.
very concept of death.
He's Igor. Don't let his
Oh,
Igor get the best of him.
You fucker.
He let his Igor get the best of him.
No, it's pronounced Igor.
As in, I voted for Al Gore. Alright, so I'm so sorry.
Another thing in this movie with the final human that they actually make at the end of the movie, I like that with the bigger body, they added double sets of everything.
Yeah, double the organs.
So they have 4 lungs, 2 hearts, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, Jesus. That was kind of weird, right? But then his chest was like flaring out too.
I think that's the biggest Frankenstein monster I've seen in any of the Frankenstein
He
movies.
was a pretty big guy.
I gotta say though, they
He
did that.
probably kicked Karloff's ass.
Oh yeah, they did the monster really cool in this though. That was cool. I had no problems with the monster.
I think it looked a little CGI to me.
Yeah.
I would have liked more physical monster.
I thought maybe they were going to end up killing the detective and his partner halfway through the movie and make the monster out of them.
What? That's fucked up, dude.
I would have believed it. I didn't know where this movie was going. For a while, I thought they just weren't going to animate Frankenstein.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought they were
honestly.
fucked.
Especially
Gonna be,
when Igor at the end goes, you know how the story goes. I was like, fuck you, you better not end right now.
Well, I mean, if we know how the story goes, then that means that they had to make the monster eventually.
Yeah.
So, fuck this.
Or it only lives for like a minute just to go, I am alive.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, it worked, technically.
The only problem I had with the Frankenstein monster at near the end was the fact that he had like weird, like sunken in like copper nipples. Did
Where
you
they
notice
connected
that?
tubes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, it's just where they connected the tubes.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
It's tube technology.
That's so weird.
That's where they connected the tubes.
Also, like, I kind of wish he said something. Maybe like kill or something. Anything.
Oh, that would have been neat. I don't think he talked in the very, very first, the original Frankenstein movie.
But maybe he only seen me grunts or he was
He
confused.
didn't show much fear towards fire.
Yeah.
That was
I thought they were going to do that when
Me too.
when Igor threw the lamp at him.
Maybe
the
they-
fire thing. But
Maybe they realized that and they were like, we're above this, so they cut that out. They probably, you buy this.
Fuck them.
Yeah. That would have been a nice callback. Speaking of callbacks, there's a few of them in this.
Yes. It's revealed later that Victor had a brother named Henry. And in the original Frankenstein movie, that was the name of Dr. Frankenstein.
Instead of Victor, it was Henry.
Yeah, which in the book was Victor, but they changed the names around in the original Frankenstein. Like Igor was Fritz.
Why did they do that?
it's probably to westernize it more.
Yeah.
So weird.
I mean, they changed immigrants' names at Ellis Island all the goddamn time. Why can't they change
That's how I got.
Frankenstein's name?
That's how I got Brown in my family name.
That was about
it
the
used to be Braun
Really?
from German lineage.
Like Braun?
yes.
Oh, wow.
They didn't change my name. Just mine is still Germanic. It's Stark. Stark means strong.
You're very stark.
And Same here with Braun. Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat when they did that.
Surprisingly,
they do the flat top of the head.
Oh,
too.
yeah, and then it's so dumb how they do that because they're just getting pissed drunk right now, like just basically
Drawing this
drawing
big ass diagram.
yeah, huge on the floor, just what he would look like where the parts would go. And he's like, I'm gonna give him a flat head, and he's like, why? Because I like it.
Because that's my fucking business.
And
That's
it's
why.
like, oh shit.
I mean,
And then
Because
also,
callback. That's why.
two very surprising nods to
Young Frankenstein.
the comedy with Gene Wilder. Yeah, which is so stupid. The first one, obviously, you might have seen in the trailer too. There's a part where she calls him Frankenstein or something, and he says, it's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Which is the exact opposite of what Gene Wilder says, because he's always freaking out that they're not saying Steen. It's
Except for near the end when he finally, like, befriends the monster.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dr. Frankenstein, are you alright? And he goes, my name is Frankenstein! And then they do that dance number.
Yeah.
If only in this movie. This movie was lacking a dance number. Well,
barely.
no, make the monster do a dance number. That would have been great. Putting on a Ritz for everybody.
Dude, yeah. That was so great.
The other one...
Put on the Ritz. If anyone's seen that movie, you'll know what we're talking about.
Rest in peace, Peter Boyle.
Rip in peace.
And then the other Young Frankenstein one was Victor comes running across to the stairs from downstairs, and Igor's talking to this girl, Lorelei.
Something like that,
Yeah, his love interest. Yeah, Igor gets a love interest in this movie.
Which is really nice, actually. Pretty pleasant.
But he's like, oh god, he's coming up, and then he looks over, and then Victor pops up right next to him, and he's like, how'd you get up here so fast?
And he doesn't answer the question.
Yeah, he just directly addresses the woman, because he's a man on business.
He literally goes from, like, base to, like, third floor in, like, 3 seconds.
Yeah, and they do that in Young
Oh,
Frankenstein when Igor's up testing the electricity for the weather with kites, of course, because science. And Gene Wilder goes, you need to get down here quick. And he says, what's the hurry? He says, there's a possibility of electrocution. Do you understand? He looks around, presses some knobs. I say there's a probability of electrocution. Do you understand? And then Igor shows up right next to him, Mel Brooks style, just, yeah, I heard you. Why are you shouting?
And he's like, how the fuck did you get down here? But, it's so good. That's so
If they hadn't gotten rid of the hump in the beginning of the movie, I wish they would have done the moving lump like they did in Young Frankenstein.
They would not. Dude, that would have been...
But
no.
They did do... It seemed like they did that slightly in this movie. Like, after they got rid of that abscess on his back,
Yeah.
he would go, depending on the movie, like, his shoulder was still kind of screwed up after... After removing the thing, but like in some scenes it's perfectly fine, and in other scenes jumps back up to a fucked up shoulder.
I kind of had a problem with how he performed that, because on, like, I believe the second day that he's perfectly fine, you know, after they remove this, he's walking down the street like completely fine.
Yeah, that weirded me out too.
Yeah.
He's walking like normal as fuck.
Yeah, but then he'll like go to the house and he'll still kind of bend over a little bit.
I think he's just trying to get pity.
Maybe from Frankenstein, maybe. And so, well, if anything, I was thinking, I was like, maybe he's just really trying hard to look normal out there. But then again, it's like,
Because he is a fugitive.
yeah, it should still be uncomfortable for him either way.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure about that. Also, was I the only one that thought that contraption that was like helping him with back support was just gonna snap?
I thought that would get lost and that would be a plot point.
Yeah,
when
and then he'd go back to the hunch.
Yeah, after he got thrown in the river or the water or whatever.
I thought it was going to break off in
I
there.
thought he would just not have the brace anymore, and then he'd have to do the rest of the film half hunch.
Yeah, something like that, or just get used to it or something. Also, I'm surprised that I mean, he did like pretty much realign his spine. Frankenstein at
just
that one
by
point.
ramming him into a
bag.
pillar in
Yeah, but there's much more that they have to do before that. Like, you have to twist the spine basically onto the discs. Like, if you ever get your back worked on, they actually will grab your thigh and they'll grab like this part of your, like, under your arm, and they'll basically twist you up like a pretzel. But it almost seemed like he just kind of knocked him in like nails on a wall.
I know. I guess they could have shown like a long healing process, but
That would have been dumb.
This would have been that would have been dumb.
I don't know.
This was cinematic. This was a good cinematic scene.
I will say that was super satisfying to watch him get his like back face.
Yeah.
Like just like the cracking and the standing up perfectly straight and all the cyst juice is gone.
Harry Potter all moaning, and then all of a sudden Tumblr just goes aflame.
Like, oh,
I want to suck Harry Potter's back pus.
Do you want to talk best and worst scenes?
Yeah, I guess we can. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I have my favorite scene is, like I just said, probably going to be the part with where they fix up Igor's back. I mean, it's right in the beginning, but it's literally, you get to know the character so well right there, because you already kind of know Igor a lot, but now you know how like timid and kind of scared he is to like trust anyone, and because you live in a circus, he's just still talking about how he's not in the circus anymore, and that freaks him out because he should be there, at least he thinks so. And then you also see Frankenstein, how he is as a character. He's just kind of creepy, kind of going around. You think he's gonna fuck him up, but really trying to help him. He's a man of action instead of explanation, which is probably why he's going against multiple laws to do these experiments against God himself. It's also really funny when he empties the pus out of his cyst, or his abscess. He literally has like a pan full, and he throws it out the window.
Yeah.
And it lands on some girl on the street, and she's like, "Oh my god!" So fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Probably the worst white stuff to come out of a guy.
I couldn't imagine how disgusting that stuff smelled.
And freaking Victor tasted it.
Yeah, he had to like siphon it out, so he was sucking on the end of the and it's not like he was drinking it.
I thought at first, like, wait, what?
That's good, OJ.
Maybe he was drinking it.
Maybe?
It was like gulping noises. Like, I don't know how to siphon anything.
You at least got to get it to your mouth.
Yeah, that's as far as I know.
Oh my.
I don't know. What my least favorite scene was, though? I can't really place anything specific. Probably when they're drawing the diagrams and they're getting really drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of the montage of them drinking like scotch is so weird. It's just so weird. It's not weirdly filmed. I don't know, it just seemed like a weird like 90s party movie all of a sudden. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you, though?
Best scene to me, it would be the couple of scenes where they threw in the X-ray of anatomy.
Oh,
shots
yeah,
in
they showed those. They're kind of X-rays, but they're with that drawn art style.
Yeah. I thought that was very interesting. I've not seen that in the movie.
Wait, were they
in a bit?
Like during the movie?
Like during the movie,
where
they would impose the medical drawings.
Oh, I just thought of Sherlock Holmes because they kind of did that
when Robert Downey Jr. is doing inner monologuing. That was cool then. But yeah, like they try to help this girl Lorelai very early in the movie because she falls and breaks her clavicle, I think it was, and she dislocated her shoulder.
It's not her clitoris. So yeah.
It's an actual bone.
Yes.
Not something for boning.
Yeah, it's actually real, unlike the clitoris.
and they're like, what's wrong with
It's
her?
a joke.
This shoulder's dislocated and this, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Like, even if I studied the anatomy, I don't think I could ever apply it like that. I mean, that takes a lot of not like outside of the box thinking, kind of.
Like the part, when he said that the thing on his back was an abscess, I was like, how the fuck do you know? You barely were around him.
Yeah.
But anyway, worst scene for me was when Victor's dad shows up and just treats him like a college dropout.
And there's no reason to. I mean, like,
what? Oh, he doesn't really need to be there
at all.
Not at all. It was just to kind of name drop his brother.
I liked seeing Victor Frankenstein get shut down like that.
Yeah, I did too. He kind of needs to be put in his place a little bit.
That's why my favorite scene was the one with the detective. The detective shows up unannounced.
Oh, the unwanted search.
Yeah, and he's kind of interviewing Dr. Frankenstein. And
they have the theological debate.
Yeah, they have kind of that theological debate. At first, I'm kind of thinking this is just Frankenstein just kind of gonna shut this detective down. It's gonna be whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be kind of cheesy. And then it kind of turned around because I feel like the detective was kind of leading Frankenstein on to get him worked up so that he'd admit something.
Which he almost did.
And he literally did.
Oh.
He said, "My creation."
And then he's
like, "I gotcha." And he just left and said, "I'll be back with a warrant." Like, oh.
The detective did not say anything.
That dude was so fucking on the ball.
I love
that detective.
He said a few key words. He triggered the fuck out of Frankenstein.
He triggered the fuck.
Oh, dude. Called
Oh, this is
to
like a militant neckbeard fedora tipping.
You mad motherfucker.
Come on, man. Don't you know there's no God?
That's some basement grade neck bearding right there.
Your worst scene.
My worst scene?
Basement grade.
I think we're gonna go ahead and...
It's kind of hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard.
I agree with Cody on this, that the drinking scene felt kind of weird and out of place.
That was the weirdest scene, man. That's the first thing I think of. It's just so weird.
It felt out of place. Plus, it kind of felt weird, because just before that, Igor was talking about how he was going to talk to Frankenstein and try and make him stop doing this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then he comes in and he's the instigator on continuing forward with the...
It bothers me that he's back and forth.
I guess because he heard Frankenstein get chewed out by his dad, but I don't really understand how that leap happened.
I guess he thought that if he's going to do it anyway, he might as well not fuck it up. I don't know.
Best way to help a friend through their drinking problem is to get hammered with them.
Pretty much.
That's how that went.
You didn't have a drinking problem. You had daddy issues.
Yeah.
And dead brother issues.
Oh man, don't we all though? Wait a second.
But there was so many. I don't know. Like I don't know if you said this earlier in this episode, but if this is probably the coolest version of Frankenstein out there right now.
It's probably the best one, the best serious Frankenstein movie.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because
the best Frankenstein movie period is Young Frankenstein.
Probably, yeah. That movie's really funny. I mean, they've made plays about it. We've had it come to Boise, actually.
Oh my god.
I missed it, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
And I'll just go and watch it on my fucking DVD like a man.
Did you know there's a Shrek musical?
Yes.
No.
That's completely serious,
No.
too. Yeah.
Oh God, please.
It's apparently really good. So, there's that.
Does it get all the stars?
The Shrek musical? Oh, fuck you, All-Star. Fuck you. You cock. You slipped that in there, didn't you? You think you're one sneaky bastard, huh? You're gonna fucking join ISIS now, aren't you, you little slippery bastard?
Nope.
Slip on out there.
I'm not that greasy.
You know why I said ISIS?
Why?
So the government won't have to listen to this whole thing.
Yay!
More views! More views! We don't want to bomb like Paris.
Oh.
Okay, we'll edit that out.
We've been had. Ooh, those wily sons.
They didn't get bombed. They just got a normal shot.
Oh.
Or was there a bomb? Was there a bomb?
I think there was a bomb.
I don't know.
There's always a bomb with those terrorists.
With those crazy guys.
Any terrorism, and I'm not saying just like Muslims or...
They're either
even
blowing buildings or
ISIS.
blowing goats. Wait a second.
Yes. I mean, no, the fucking... All the terrorists... all the real terrorism we have here is all fucking bunch of white people. Like, they all have bombs. They never work, but they always have them. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like,
Every white people with bombs.
Every school shooting has bombs that don't work.
They have guns that work, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They make quite a
I
bit.
don't remember any bombs that were coming up in any of the school shootings.
Yeah.
I remember a bomb coming off in a shoe.
A shoe bomb?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Well, I don't remember that, but I know.
School related, though.
No.
There was that one guy who flew a plane into that government building.
What?
What was his name?
When was this?
It was like in the 90s. It was before 9/11.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, is it Chicago? It was in
I don't
Chicago.
think it was Chicago.
It wasn't Chicago.
Was it Timothy McVeigh?
No, didn't he do the Oklahoma building?
Oklahoma
And
City
that
bomb.
wasn't a
Was that a
plane.
plane? I thought, for some reason, I feel like
No,
a
they
plane was
blew up
involved.
like a Penske truck. Up
Yeah,
in
that
front.
was... It
You
was...
know, he blew up a government building.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was on the side of the building.
And that was
Why
95.
not be a plane out of that?
Killed like 200 people or so.
Because it's always planes anymore.
Yeah, it's always...
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
People are worried about it, but I mean, honestly, a plane is fucking scary. It goes 500 miles an hour, it's full of jet fuel, and it's big. You know, it's basically a directable missile.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with my
Cup
with my
holders, too.
classmates.
This is the most dangerous bomb.
This bomb got peanuts. In-flight peanuts and a movie. Sweet, Shrek 2's coming at you. I wonder what movie they were watching on the 9/11 flights. I don't want to think about that. It was probably like fucking Jumanji. I don't know what came out in 2001, man.
Yeah, because if it was really terrible, I mean...
It was... Oh, God. No.
Just kidding.
I was talking about... Somebody's thinking, God, this movie sucks. Just kill me now.
This person, like... in one of my classes, we were having a discussion about that, and he talked about how there's never been school shootings until now, and some guy just like shut her down like super hard.
That's not true.
He's just like, well, explain to me in like 1912 about that guy that went to a kindergarten class and with a shotgun killed 14 children, and she's like, what?
There was that one guy who burnt down a school. The most people who died in a school killing related event was done by arson.
Yeah.
So there's that too. And that was.
Oh, are we gonna ban fire?
That was back, I think, in the 70s or earlier. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's always happened. And, like, it's arguably less gruesome now because kids have to be fast about it if they do it now. So, I mean, active shooters, though, they usually get their mission done because we can't respond to them quick enough, which is scary.
Oh, God. I probably told you about when I was at Emmett. And,
No.
Oh, man. I was in Emmett. I was watching over my aunt's house while she went on
We have
vacation.
that on the visit episode.
Yeah.
I love it.
I talked about that.
Oh, yeah, where you had the shotgun.
Well, I had the shotgun because there were rumors that houses around were being robbed.
Yeah.
And it was like a 45-minute response time from the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Jesus, fuck.
Well, this
That
specific...
made you a supporter of the Second Amendment.
This
Yeah.
specific case in the olden times where the guy executed the kindergarten class, like, it was literally just a hillbilly that was, and this is like back when the schoolhouse was just one room. And you just walked in there,
Yeah.
he locked the door, and he was there for like 6 hours, just one by one executing the children.
Refuse me my grade 4, will you?
I mean, that's more fucked than what we have now, but that's besides the point. I don't even know why we're talking about terrorism. That's awful. I guess it's
Speaking of
awful.
Terror, how many spooks do you give this movie?
Yeah, that's a good question. How about we start with Scott, because he's our super special Thanksgiving return guest.
Oh, I'm super special now.
Well, I mean,
It's better than calling you retarded.
we're gonna let you cut the turkey on this one,
Oh,
All right. I've been practicing all year for this.
just like Bobby in the King of the Hill episode.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God, you got me ready for a juicy bird, Bobby. Oh my God, it's so juicy. That's my favorite line of that episode. He's cutting the bread. He's simulating the bird.
no.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
That's it. Next.
I also give this movie an 8 out of 10 spooks, which is funny.
Dork, what do you give it?
Dork. Oh my God, it's so juicy. I'm fucking finding that right now.
That's a juicy turkey, I'll tell you what.
That's a juicy bird.
Fine, I'll be with the rest of you clowns. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
8 all around.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You don't think it's like a 8.2 or anything?
You don't think
No.
it was an 8.9.3?
No,
You know,
fuck
I
off
just
with your
Six
Dewey
six
Decimals.
repeating.
I just thought of something. Like, I bet you could convince me to, like, rate something a whole point higher if you go just by decimals for me.
Please no.
Oh,
Like in my mind, I just thought about that. I was like, why not 8.2? And then I thought about it. I was like, well, why don't I give it an 8.4 or something? Why not an 8.6? Fuck, I'll just make it an even 9.
no.
So don't do that to me, guys, please.
Yeah, 8.
8.
Solid.
$8. And
You know what, Jane? I think the people who act in this really gave a shit.
Yeah, really. I mean, like, it's very seriously, like, gothic and, I don't know, macabre.
I'm still enjoying Daniel Radcliffe's post-Harry Potter career.
Yeah,
He's doing exceptionally solid in everything that I've seen him in. Like, to the point where I'm forgetting he's even Harry Potter.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen The Woman in Black 1 yet. No, I did, didn't I?
I think you borrowed it from me,
No, I haven't.
or whatever.
No, I have not seen that movie yet.
Oh. Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
wow.
I like it better than the first, or
We should-
the second one.
We should do it for the anniversary episode. But if
Yeah.
anything, I mean, that looked good. Also, what did Daniel Radcliffe do recently? other than
Horns last year.
this? Besides that,
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
he did something else.
Something. I don't remember what though.
Oh, it was very recent. Oh my gosh, that's gonna kill me, Derek, emotionally and physically.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't play like a person.
Did
Like
he
he
play a
was.
car?
No, he was like a creature, I think. No,
That was Horns. He
No,
turned
no.
into a
I've
demon.
never seen horns though. That's the thing.
But yeah, he's doing really good.
Yeah.
You just think on it. James McAvoy probably turned in my favorite performance of his whole career in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I dig him as Professor X more than Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Swayze.
It's not fucking funny, Cody.
Dirty Dancing.
Doesn't even make sense. But yeah, James McAvoy really tears it up in this movie. Like, he's funny. He kind of cries at the end of the movie, and I really felt like that was genuine shit.
Yeah.
He's so damn good in this. The detective was also solid.
Yeah.
Everybody was just on their game.
My final thoughts is probably going to be the fact that this movie's getting really low ratings, and I don't know why, actually. Usually I kind of understand. I go, all right, maybe I just like this because it has stuff that I like. But honestly, I could give a shit less if this was a Frankenstein movie. I like this, and everyone's giving it a really low rating, and I don't know
They
why.
could have made a fucking dragon for all we care.
I think that they just expected a totally different movie. I don't know. I was expecting it to be all about Victor Frankenstein and not about Frankenstein's monster. I'm actually surprised they even had him in there, like Scott said at one point.
Yeah, there was a point where I really didn't think they...
And they didn't need to have him in there. I would have been totally
Just as they
fine.
flick the switch, roll credits.
But for a lot of people, that's supposed to be the climax, so they were probably disappointed. But fuck those people. Don't go in there with expectations, people.
What? I had expectations.
It's too late for that. We gave them an expectation now.
Yeah, that's true.
Skip it this time code to avoid spoilers.
Out of this and Frankenstein versus the Mummy, watch Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah, like you said earlier, this is the best Frankenstein movie this year. At the very least, this year.
Yeah.
Fuck all you people.
That's all you can give it.
All right,
if
Scott.
you have to give it something.
Cut the feed?
Any last words?
No.
Don't cut the feed, though.
What?
Not
Don't
yet.
cut the feed.
Cut the feed?
No, it's literally don't cut the
I
feed.
heard cut the feed.
Let's go. No. Well, shit, what are we watching next week?
What are we watching next week? Krampus.
Holy fuck. Really?
Yeah.
Two new movies in a row?
Next week is literally December.
You know, up until
December
we did
4th?
Yeah,
Is that next Thursday?
next Friday.
Oh, fuck.
You want to hear something crazy?
No.
Shut
it down.
Well, then here's another way of rewording it. Here's a thing I noticed because I was looking over all of our episodes so far. Before we did the Halloween special, we had 8 episodes in a row with new movies for this year.
Wow.
Between Netflix and Kill and just new releases, we had 8 straight episodes of 2015 until the Halloween special.
Well, like in theaters, new movies?
Or Netflix.
Oh, okay, that doesn't count in my opinion. Because I was going to say, has there really been like a new horror movie every week this year? I mean, that'd be
And I
pretty
only want
impressive.
to kill myself slightly.
Well, we'll do that next time.
But Krampus, yeah, is next week.
Yes, where the gift keeps on giving.
I say we all wear Christmas sweaters to watch that
Oh my
movie.
god, I got one. It looks like it's an Atari game.
Well, you have to show us now.
Alright, I'll get my Atari.
Okay, well,
sweater.
while we're getting the sweater, we'll see you all next week.
Whether you like it or not.
Happy Thanksgiving, fuckers.
Cut the feed.
No! Cut the turkey.
Cut the turkey. Oh my